Well, we saw Trump and Vance beating up on Zelensky recently. That was pretty entertaining.
So I didn't read about this. What happened? What was that?
Oh God, it was pretty epic actually. You know, Zelensky visits the U.S. because he's got to pay. He's got to kiss the ring. He's going to get any more money, right? And Trump is trying to sign this deal where he's like, "Listen, you're going to give us mineral rights to your country in exchange for all the billions that we've spent on you."
Whoa, he wants money back.
He's like, "Yeah, we're going to get something out of this, right? And then we'll maybe give you some more money and weapons or whatever." And they're in the Oval Office or wherever it was, and the press is there, and I don't know why. I think Zelensky wanted to do this. He wanted to like have this all be in front of the press, and they were talking about whatever, and it was like a pretty normal thing. It was like 50 minutes long, and it was all kind of normal. And then at the end, Zelensky kind of popped off at the mouth a little bit. He was like, "Well, you know, I need more money for a green T-shirt or whatever, right?" Yeah. And well, actually, it all began for me when you saw a video of Trump receiving Zelensky, and Zelensky's wearing like, you know, FUBU sweatpants or whatever.
I
you know,
I was like, what are you?
And Trump is like, wow, you really dressed up for the occasion.
Well, it's my nicest FUBU, actually.
Yeah. And then we saw the classic showdown between stand-up comedian and improv comedian.
Right.
Zelensky's the improv guy. Trump is the stand-up.
Yes.
And Zelensky popped off at the mouth. Last 10 minutes of the meeting started to pop off. And then J.D. Vance is like, "I'll handle this, boss." And he's like, "You didn't even say thank you. You didn't even say please or thank you."
I got to watch this video. What the heck?
It's really entertaining. They're going off because Zelensky's like, "You got to... There should be no peace with Russia, you know, and I need more green T-shirt, and, you know."
What does green T-shirt mean?
Because, you know, Zelensky, every video you see of him, he's wearing a green T-shirt.
Okay.
You know?
So
and it's not like this guy's on the front lines.
Yeah.
He was an improv comedian.
Right.
He was an actor. He knows he's playing a role.
Right.
So he, like, wears a green T-shirt like he's, like, a military guy,
right?
Which he's not. He's an improv comedian. According to Trump, a moderately successful improv comedian. Okay. And so he starts popping up in the mouth, and Trump's like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?" You know? And so he's just like, "Listen, you have no cards. You got no cards."
Oh,
to
he's
play.
saying this.
He's saying this. He's like, "You have no cards to play." He's like, "You're getting your asses kicked. You're conscripting 80-year-old men to your army, right? This is an unwinnable war for you. Why don't you want peace, basically, right?" Trump's whole position is, let's end the war.
Makes sense.
And then Zelensky and his Durka gang are like, "No, we need more money for Russia, and I need more green T-shirt," you know?
This guy sounds like an idiot.
He is kind of an idiot. Trump wasn't playing it, but J.D. Vance especially, it was just like, "Shut the fuck up, man."
Dude, I just love how he's like attack dog vibe sometimes. I'm like, we all know you bang your couch. Like, we already figured this out. You're trans.
Well, that's a guy who, you know, goes for it, clearly, if that's true. It was pretty entertaining to watch, though.
Dude, that's great.
And at one point, Trump was like, "This is going to make great television, I'll tell you what." You're like, dude, I can't believe you're our president. I cannot believe you are our president.
So insane, dude.
It's really amazing.
It's so insane, dude.
It's pretty amazing. I love it.
Dude, it's literally... This is like, you know, like the war. There's people dying.
I know.
Like literally, he's like trying to just like get more money so he can have less people die on his side.
No, he's getting more money so he can keep the war going, which is a bad thing.
But people are dying, right? Yeah. That's the idea. And then he's just like, "You got my good side, or it was the 3/4 rule. 3/4 rule on the camera." I mean, dude, that is so wild. So what happened? There was the aftermath on Twitter was like...
The aftermath on Twitter was like Trump was like, "I don't know if I want to do a deal with this guy. He clearly doesn't want to have peace." And Zelensky's like, "Yeah, we are not going to do a deal." But then like 2 hours after, it's like, "We are very sorry. We appreciate everything the president has done for us. There's no better president than Donald Trump."
Gnarly accent.
Yeah.
This guy sucks. Just from the accent, I hate this guy.
Yeah.
Wait, so... is it still on? Like, are they cool or what happened?
I don't think they're cool, no. Because now the Europeans are like, "No, don't do the deal, Zelensky. Zelensky, don't do the deal. You know, yeah, you don't need it, girl. You don't need his money after all." But it's like, what the fuck are you pussies gonna do?
Trump's like, "Okay, fine, but now you're gonna suck my dick.
Yeah.
You're gonna suck it off.
Suck it good.
Completion.
Yeah.
You're on the menu, suck it off.
You're gonna take care of my homie, JD as well.
Suck JD off. Suck Usha man.
Top him off.
Lick her off.